Hello, hello, hello. This is it, everybody. We are officially starting the final case in the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney trilogy. Spirit of Justice is sixth case. It's special case. It is time to see what it is about. I would have started streaming earlier, but I almost fell asleep. It's almost been 10 days since I last played. I can still play this, right? I'm a spirit medium in training. I forget if I press the first thing. Just because obviously a new game wouldn't do anything in load yet. So. Hi, honey. I'm a spirit medium in training.
I'm not completely heartless. I'll even throw that time machine you cherish so much overboard with you.
Please take me back. Back to that blissful moment.
What the? What?
It's almost time for the reception, milady. It actually really worked.
So it is real time travel? Okay. September 21st, 10:13 a.m. Right Anything Agency. Okay, let me make sure I got this straight. When your magic panties appear, and do a backflip into a handstand, then blow out the candle. No, Athena. You've got it all wrong. You do a backflip through the ring of fire while holding the candle in your mouth. There's no way I'll ever be able to do that. Sure you can. I believe in you, Athena. Trucy, what are you and Athena up to? Athena's agreed to be a part-time performer for my magic show. I couldn't say no to some extra cash, but I probably should have thought through this. Now it's human cannonball this guillotine, then it's not like I have 9 lives, you know. Made your bet, Athena. Now you've got to lie in it. No, I'm too young to be taking out a life insurance policy already. My name is Phoenix Wright. I'm the head of this law office. And since when did you become the head of this office, Daddy? I mean, who exactly does all the cleaning, accounting, and scheduling around here, huh? Ha ha ha, you've got me there, Trucy. This is Trucy Wright. She's my adopted daughter and a magician. And I'm Athena Sykes, the Rising Star lawyer of the Right Anything Agency. Or rather, the Rising Star assistant to Trucy, you mean. If I don't get back into a courtroom soon, I'm gonna forget everything I ever learned. Speaking of the courtroom, we haven't exactly had any clients lately, have we? Business as slow as ever. Huh. Business slow as ever, huh, Nick? Bet you made pretty more money when you're back when you played piano. Oh my god. Yo, a long time no see. It's Larry. Larry? I haven't seen you in years. Brings you here all of a sudden. It's big news, that's what. Okay. Who's this guy, boss? Oh my god. This is Larry Butts. He's, well, let's just say he's an old friend of mine. So, Larry, what's so big that you had to come and tell me in person? And there's somebody I want you to meet. Hey, you can come in now. Alright. Is it the lady? It is. How do you do? Type. That dress, is that a wedding dress? Yes, it is. My name is Ellen Wyatt. I'm a domestic servant. I maid of the Sprocket household. Sprocket? As in Sprocket Aviation? Yes, that's the one. Wow, Mr. Wright. Sprocket Aviation is a really big airline company. You've heard of Rainbow Airlines, right? The one they call RAL for short? Yeah, that does sound familiar. Well, it's run by Sprocket Aviation. I see. Well, what is the Sprocket family maid doing here in a wedding dress? So actually, we decided to get married. You what? I'm not so young anymore, you know. I figured it's time to finally settle down. What? You're getting married? No way. I don't believe it. Besides... why would someone as well put together as her choose someone as flaky as Larry? You're kidding, right? Jealous? I don't blame you. Green's really not your color, you know. Alright, Larry. Lay it on me. In all seriousness, Larry, are you really getting married? Not right away, but that's the plan. We're gonna elope, see, like, love on the run, I guess you could say. Isn't that right, Ellie? Larry, I do believe there's been a major misunderstanding here. My heart already belongs to another. I'm in love with Soren. Not you. Say what? That's about what I thought. But Ellie, baby, weren't you ready to go with me so we can get married? As I said, you must understand. You said you'd help me escape. That's the only reason I ran away with you. Whoa. This is not happening. I even shook off the police for you, and for what? That's it. If we can't be together, my life is over. I'm gonna end it all. Wait, back up. Did you say you shook off the police? Yes, we had to, because lovers on the run. Sorry, Miss Wyatt, but can you maybe fill me in on what's going on? To tell the truth, I'm being pursued by the police as a murder suspect. Murder? They think you killed somebody? I happened to find a dead body at my reception, so the suspicion fell upon me. They had me confined in a separate room. That's when Larry came along and helped me escape. I'm sorry, but what? Oh, Nick! Me and Ellie were gonna elope, we were gonna pull it all in the line for true love. The police tried to stop us, so we had to scrabble and shake off. Where did it all go wrong? I feel a migraine coming on. Please help me. The police are sure to be intensifying their search. Look, it's even on TV. More news on the murder suspect and an unidentified man on the run from the police. A photo of the suspect, Miss Ellen Wyatt, has just been released by the police. Sources say that the 21-year-old is suspected of clubbing the victim. 25-year-old Dumas Gloom buried to death in the wedding reception hall for her banquet. Two fugitives are said to be highly agitated and dangerous, if you see them. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, brother. Guess this means we're technically harboring a pair of fugitives here, huh? Oh, Nick, what's I gotta do? Oh, he's helping me hardcore. I'm the one who should be crying. Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't seen you in ages. Where have you been all this time? You mean you don't know? You've really got to stop living under a rock and get out more. I'm the hippiest, hottest picture book author in the business. Loris Dimax. Can't believe you know I'm still taking the bird. Oh, but I know you. You're the one who wrote Francie's Whippity Whip Trip, right? Now that you mention it, I think I did hear something about a one-hit wonder. One-hit wonder? What the heck, Nick? Well, you know, I just created a brand new character to moderate acclaim. He's wildly popular 18 to 24-year-old women everywhere. Look, you can see his cute self all over this jacket. What? That heart-shaped pork chop? He's not a pork chop! He's the main character of my latest picture book. A lovable little soul who pierces the hearts of lovers with his arrows of war. Cute Piglet! And you can see his adorable follow make his debut in Cute Piglet's lovey-dovey lark in stores now. Are you sure? Because I've never seen that book in stores. Now or never. Well, if you do see it, do me a favor and buy a copy or 10, will you? But I thought you were taking the picture book world by storm. Anyway, you'll defend it in court, right, buddy? Please, I'm begging you. I didn't murder anyone. I swear I'm as clean and pure as this pure white dress. I don't believe that. No Cyclops. Guess that means she's telling the truth. Helping a fugitive on the run. What am I getting myself into? There's actually one more thing I really need to tell you. Oh? You may find this hard to believe, but the truth is, I'm a time traveler. Huh? I'm not sure I follow. After the ordering reception, I was attacked. I was moments away from my death. But then, in that instant, I made a wish upon this pendant around my neck. And I went back in time to just before the reception started. Only, this time around, the man who was trying to kill me was already dead. And somehow, I became a suspect for his murder. It's as if history had been rewritten. Now, wait just a minute here. I don't understand. Are you saying that... Oh, fuck. What's going on? It's alright. There are police cars outside. This is what our two put a whole bunch. What the fuck, Larry? Daddy, Bolt's got offices. The building's surrounded. What? This is the police. There is no escape. Drop your weapons and come out with your hands up. Nick, what do we do? Heck if I know. I see a bunch of armed officers out there. 1, 2, 3, 44, 45. Wow, talk about overkill. Listen here, you criminals. Think about what you're putting your poor parents through. Sure, this isn't how they raised you. Think about their smiling faces and their warm, home-cooked meals. Heck, who the heck are you? A detective? Now hold on there. Hey, you can't just go in there. It's too dangerous. Wait! Is it Sky? Is everyone okay in here, Mr. Wright? Knew it. Emma? Sorry for all the commotion. So what the world's going on? I heard that it was Mr. Butch who was all holding himself up here. The murder suspect after he made off with her. And the fleet of patrol cars. Please are being extra careful. Because apparently, a certain somebody yelled out, "Stay back, I have a bomb." I'm sure you can guess who I'm talking about. Well, the police were being so persistent. Had to do something, so I tried bluffing. You know, like you do in court, Nick. Please leave me out of this. Well, Mr. Wright, I'm bringing this young lady in for questioning. So, if you want to talk with her, you'll have to do it at the detention center. So, I suppose I should thank you for your thoughtful get to trouble and mayhem, Larry. Come on, Nick, we just gotta get into the detention center right away. Listen, Larry, I haven't even decided whether I'm gonna take on this case or not. Oh, I know you will, because it's you. Because I've got no choice but to tag along and help then. What? Skip it on me. I've only just started practicing your repertoire, you know. Huh? You'd better stay in practice with Trucy, Athena. Promise is a promise, after all. That's cold, boss. Gotta get me out of this. I can't take it anymore. Let's get practicing, Athena. Next up is some training for the water tank escape trick. Stick your head in this bucket of water and hold your breath for 15 minutes. Please, no. Stop, I'm begging you. She's getting away. Get back here, Athena. Guess the only person cut out to be Trucy's assistant is Apollo. Well, guess we'd better get to the detention center and ask Miss Wyatt some questions. Especially about that whole time traveling business she was talking about. September 21st, detention center. Visitor's room. Oh, it seems right. Miss Wyatt, would you mind if I ask you a few questions? Isn't that great? Larry, I told you I haven't decided yet. What? What? You're not going to take my case. I'm never gonna be happy. Miss Wyatt, did I do something wrong? Miss Wyatt, please calm down. I'm innocent, I tell you. But the police won't believe me. And neither will anybody else. I'm gonna die alone in a jail cell. Alright, I'll do it. Just please stop crying. Really? You will? The fact that Larry was the one who brought you to me had me a little worried, but don't seem like a killer to me. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Nick. I didn't get comfort. Do I really have a choice? I think I thought. In any case, it doesn't seem like Miss Wyatt killed anybody. Plus, it's not like I'm up in my years from work at the moment. Miss Wyatt, Alan, let's do this together. Oh, thank you, Mr. Right there. It's gonna be okay now. Try to pull yourself together. Alright, just give me a moment. I'm gonna finish watering this plant. Oh my god, you're a mess. Okay. Here, I fucked up. I'm truly grateful for you to take out my defense, Mr. Wright. Sure, no problem. Wow, she literally pulled herself together. I saw her like I don't know, it was weird. Alan, please tell me everything you can about the incident. Alright. Now after the weather reception. I was attacked by Mr. Gloomsbury. Wasn't Gloomsbury the name of the victim in that news report? Maybe I should listen to what she has to say first, though, before I start asking questions. How dare that guy lay a hand on somebody else's bullshit bride? What a creep! That's rich, coming from you. Do you have an idea why he attacked you? No, but... But what? Well, to tell the truth. Sir Gloomsbury didn't seem very happy about me getting married. Jeez, just much? What a loser. Sir Gloomsbury had forced me onto the Vista deck and was going to push me off. Oh, how frightening it all was. I was just about to lose my life on what should have been the happiest day of my life. So that's why I made a wish upon this pendant. That pendant? Yes, it was a gift for my husband to be Soren. It said it's a symbol of our love. And so you made a wish on it. Now, you may think what I'm about to say is very strange, but... I beg the pendant, please, take me back to that blissful moment. And you know what? It worked. Brought me back to just before the reception started. So that's the time traveling thing you mentioned back at my office? Sorry, but I have to say it's pretty unbelievable. Unbelievable? Uh-oh. No, stop. I knew you'd never believe me. Nick. Ellie, here's an honest to goodness time traveler. Don't you believe in your own quiet? Imagine that pendant sent her back in time before the creep could kill her. Sure, Larry, sure. It's really true, I tell you. This pendant is an important part of the time machine Soren made. I begged you for help, but it really did send you back in time. Is she listening to herself? We experienced reception again, even though we'd already held it once before. And during it, everyone there acted as if nothing unusual was happening at all. Could you not cook while we're talking, please? Alright, so when and how did you come under suspicion for murder? Well, after the reception ended. Second reception, I mean. I went back to the reception hall and started cleaning up the place by myself. Oh, hold on. Cleaning? Why were you cleaning on your own wedding day? For my last task as a servant of the Sprocket household. I offered to take on the preparation and clean up the reception banquet. I see. I started to move one of the decorative lanterns in the room. But it was so heavy I lost control of it, causing it to topple over and break open. That's when I saw Mr. Gloomsbury's dead body inside the lantern. So you simply happened to be the first to discover the body, right? That's right. I just came across it by accident. But I became confused, didn't know what to do. So when some of my in-laws saw me and jumped to the conclusion that I'd killed him. This Gloomsbury guy tried to kill Alan. But then wound up dead until Alan traveled back in time. Time machine and a magic pendant. How many of this be possible? Why don't you tell Nick about the other thing too? The shadowy figure you saw when you were being attacked? Yes, good idea, Larry. Bro. So, you and Larry here would never play getting married, right? That's right. We only had a few brief interactions, so I can't say I know him at all. Oh, Ellie, how could you say that? You and me are about my fate, I'm telling you. We're about to be together. What? No. You're wrong, Larry. I remember it's a right, baby. This planet is the goatee on my chin. Larry, don't make me send you to timeout. Now, can you tell me about the groom, Ellen? What's he like? His name is Soren Sprocket. Oh, he's the most wonderful man. He is truly my destiny. Did you say Soren Sprocket as you? That's right. The next president of Sprocket Aviation. Wait, he's in line to take over the company? He's nothing but a rich spoiled brat. Clearly the better choice. Clearly. Larry, you and Soren are as different as night and day. There's no comparison. Oh, you're breaking heart. So she's marrying into money, huh? I can't believe Soren chose me, a simple house servant. It's my knight in shining armor, my prince. Oh, my sword. I don't trust Soren. So what's the shadowy figure you saw, Alan? It was when Mr. Gloomsbury was attacking me. After I made a wish upon this planet, I started to pass out. But just then, I lost consciousness. Somebody else struck Mr. Gloomsbury from behind. You did? Then that person must be the true culprit. Did you see who it was? I'm afraid not. Have you told anybody else about this? I told some of my in-laws, but nobody took me seriously. They said it was all just a dream. I don't exactly say I blame them. I mean, time travel? Larry, for my peace of mind, please tell me that the figure wasn't you. Of course it wasn't. Guess I've asked for all I can for now. Spick and span. Elliot, what are you doing? I'll make everything clean and beautiful for when Soren comes. Can't have my future hubby come into a dirty room count now, can I? It's spotless, just like this white dress. Spick and span. So we can wipe away all suspicion from you soon too. Nick, we better go to the crime scene right away. What? You're coming too? Of course I am. If I saw the crime and reveal the true killer by super sleuthing skills. You never get the message, do you, Larry? Like, stop the mooring deck on this project. Come on, Nick, let's go. Well, Survivor 21st, Sprocket Park. Morning dock. This is Sprocket Park. Well, where's the reception hall? Reception hall. Oh, that's... Wow, looky there. What is it? You just wanted me a cute mamacita. Throw it up, Nick. Hold on. Where's the reception hall? Sorry, Nick. Man's gotta stop and smell the roses when they appear. Damn, it already said that. Oh, miss. Yo. Ugh, take me to the crime scene. Oh, well, I'm sure I'll come slink you back where you inevitably gets rejected. Let me take a quick look around. Fuck. Wow, that airship is huge. Oops, didn't even say that out loud. I've never seen airships like this up in the sky. But I gotta say, they're mighty impressive when you can see them up close like this. So this punch hit that sign, huh? Hopefully it didn't hit a person too. That'd be a catastrophe. From now on, whenever I'm walking around outside, better be on the lookout for unidentified flying furniture too. Wow, this thing's really banged up. Looking at the sign, say it got damaged by heavy winds yesterday. Big gust sent the bench flying into it. Well, that's what there's head anyway. I see. The wind caused that? More like a tornado. Come outside, don't touch, dangerous. Thanks for the heads up. Poor guy. This gives a lot of work. Hey, sorry about that. I actually thought you'd be back sooner. Didn't work out, huh? Oh man, I wasn't on my game today. So now that you're done, do you mind talking about that reception halls already? What do you mean? It's right there in front of you. Huh? Right in front of... Wait. What's that say? Flying chapel? You need to tell me... Yep. Those receptions on the airship. What was... Sky High Reception Hall? Yeah, that's where you'll find the crime scene. And not only does that airship fly through the sky, but the space-time continuum too. But the happy couple's honeymoon got left behind when it made the time skip, so... Here, check the airship out for yourself with this pamphlet. Oh... So I called some help for you. You did? Yep, should be here any minute now. That red sports car. Larry, don't tell me you called. You know it, buddy. I trust you've been well, right? Oh, what? Surprise! Now admit it. That was a pretty good Mr. Edgeworth impression, wasn't it? Maya, what are you doing here? Larry called me up. He said something about it finally being time for him to tie the old knot. Well, that's funny. Pretty sure he mentioned something about being here with his bride. I had a son, but please marry me. Nick, what's Larry talking about? He was dumped by his bride. Well, by his imaginary bride. Maya! Yeah. Wow, poor Larry. It's a new low even for him. But hey, imaginary girlfriend's never hurt anyone, right? More power to him. Damn. This is Maya Fey. She's been abroad for her training as a spirit medium. Well, now that her training is over, she's back home here in the States. That's right. The new and improved Maya Fey is on the scene. Spirit and girl power are at the ready. Ooh. Look at you, Maya. All grown up and as cute as ever. Ooh, you know what? Just realized something. If I ever got married, I'd miss out on all the fun of always meeting somebody new. So you haven't changed a bit, Larry. Edgeworth. Figured that car belonged to you. When did you become Maya's chauffeur? It's nothing like that. I just happened to run into her on the route and picked her up. And by run into her, I mean she jumped out in front of my car. I nearly ran her over. She almost fucking died, Nick. Phoenix. This is Miles Edgeworth. He's a friend of mine and the district's chief prosecutor. I heard he's been busy lately. So what brings you here? Wait, don't tell me Larry called you up too. He did. However, I have business of my own here at the crime scene. Business? What kind of business? Fuck. Just so you know, right, I am the lead prosecutor on this case. What? You? Yes. It appears we'll be standing on the opposite ends of the battlefield this time around. So I'll be up against Edgeworth tomorrow. But I don't get it, Edgeworth. What about this case warrants the personal attention of the district's chief prosecutor? It's a bit complicated, to say the least. In what way? The groom is a member of the Sprockets, a family with immense influence. If his bride were to stand trial in court, it could sully the Sprockets' name. So they tried to apply some pressure on the prosecutor's office. Pressure to settle it amicably, right? What do you mean, settle it amicably? It means that they're trying to sweep this whole thing under the rug. Wow, Sprocket Aviation really has that much clout? What? Yes, they have especially strong ties in both the political and the judicial worlds. To the point where no one dares to oppose them. Don't tell me that includes you. Don't be ridiculous, right? It's quite the opposite. The prosecutor's office is filled with cowards, as I found out. Every last one of my subordinates was loath to prosecute a Sprocket. So that's why you decided to take on the case yourself, right? That's right. I'll personally see to it that justice is served. I always prosecute to the utmost of my abilities, regardless of who I am up against. For that is part of my creed. Nothing and no one can sway me from that. Not even the almighty Sprockets. Right. If they think they can use their influence to bend the truth, they have another thing coming. You know, I almost feel sorry for them. They were only trying to protect their interests. But all they got instead was you. Edgy, come on, man! How can you prosecute my poor sweet Allie? What kind of heartless jerk are you? I'm simply doing my job. And I'm warning you right. I won't hold back, not for you or anyone else. So the warning your words, I suppose. Bum, bum, bum. So, how's it going, Mr. Chief Prosecutor? As busy as always, I presume? Of course, unlike somebody who has a few too little times on his hands. Huh? This explains why your bra's more furrowed than the last time I saw you. Maybe you should learn to relax a little, Edgeworth. Nice try, right? But as always, I have no intention of showing anyone any mercy, including you. As inflexible as ever, I see. Besides, I think I've mellowed out a bit with age. So if anything, those furrows should have smoothed out a little as well. Honestly, Edgeworth, are you really that blind to yourself? Excuse me. He's really self-conscious about those lines, isn't he? Edgeworth, about this incident. Don't forget, right? I'm the prosecutor for this case. Need I remind you that I am not in the habit of sharing information with my adversaries? No, because we are adversaries for now. And you, Larry. Me? I'd like you to come with me. You have a lot to answer for after that little stunt you pulled off with the suspect. But Edgy, we're old pals, aren't we? Personal appeals won't work on me, Larry. Now come along. Oh, Nick, help me out here! It's just me, or is Mr. Edgeworth as relentless as ever? Yeah, I guess some things never change. So much for mellowing out. Well, Nick, better hop to it. Hop to what? Investigating the crime scene, of course. What else? It's been a long time since you and I teamed up like this. This is gonna be fun. Fun, huh? It has been a long time, though, since we were last together like this. Alright, to the crime scene, then. Yeah, and away we go. Okay, Maya. Whoa. Alright. Thanks. I'm pretty high up, but at least we're indoors, so it doesn't seem so bad. Damn. Look, Nick, it's Emma. Hey, Emma. Over here. He's right. Wow. This where you've taken the case? Yeah, that's how things kind of turned out. So, do you mind if we take a look around? Be my guest. Pretty much wrapped up our investigation, so go right ahead. That was a good chance to find out more about the case from Emma, too. Edgeworth wouldn't tell us anything about this case, so do you think you could give us a rundown? Well, seeing as he's going to be prosecuting, I'd expect him to be a tight-lipped about it. The incident occurred yesterday, on September 20th. It happened after the wedding reception, which lasted from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., huh? Got it. Oh, by the way, you didn't hear about any of that time traveling or anything, did you? Time traveling? What do you mean? Oh, nothing. Forget it. Pretty much the response I'd expected. Victim's name is Timus Gloomsbury. He was a servant in the Sprocket family household. Ellen was a maid for that family as well, so that means the two of them were co-workers? Yes, they apparently knew each other. Mr. Gloomsbury was the lead servant after all. He was very serious about his work, but he was also a very closed and private man. So the other servants called him Mr. Gloom and Doom. Doom and Gloom behind his back. He was the lead servant. He must have been higher ranked than Ellen. What makes the police think Ellen killed this man, a guy who was essentially her boss? We don't know the defendant's motive yet, but the circumstances surrounding the discovery of the body don't bode too well for her. And what circumstances are those exactly? Well, some of her in-laws saw what looked like the immediate aftermath of the murder. But why would a bride who just was about to start a happy new life kill someone? Does the police have an explanation for that? Yeah, about that. They believe the victim attacked the suspect and was killed when she fought back. Why did he attack her to begin with? Well, the mere servant girl was going to be suddenly away from the future president. Mr. Gloomsbury must have been more than just a little jealous of her. So this Mr. Doom and Gloom attacked Ellen first? But if she was only trying to protect herself, would that count as justified self-defense on her part, Nick? It would. There's a good chance she'd be acquitted if we could prove that, but... Whatever, Edgeworth will have up his sleeve to counter that claim. Oh, wow, servant girl marrying the future president of such a large company. sounds like a modern day fairy tale. It does, doesn't it? Thing is, not everyone's on board with with their union, apparently. Oh. So what was the murder weapon, Emma? This clock with a secret mechanism built into it. It was on display here in the reception. So the victim was clipped to death for this, huh? That's funny. There's no blood on it as far as I can tell. Maybe it was wiped off in an attempt to tamper with the evidence. But there was definitely a luminal reaction. And it matches up with the shape of the injury, so it's gotta be the murder weapon. What a funny looking clock. They call it the timekeeper. The idea is that it is a time machine. The time the couple sees it, it'll bring them back to the memory of their wedding day. Time machine, huh? Come to think of it. Alan said her pendant was a part of a time machine. Wonder how the secret mechanism of this thing works. Suspect never had any family or relatives to depend on. So she was working as a live-in maid for the Sprocket family to support herself. So a maid with no family or fortune was set to marry the president's son, huh? Guess it's not surprising that ruffled a feather or two. Yes, apparently the groom's parents and all of his other relatives were strongly opposed. That didn't stop the young couple from deciding to go ahead with their wedding. Love flourishes in the face of adversity. How is that? Yep. If you ever have any questions about love, just ask me. I'm a qualified expert. I spend all of my spare time in Korea and watching soap operas and TV. Not sure it's enough to make you disqualified at anything, Maya. Oh, and by the way, I heard the suspect faced her fair share of harassment too. From the sounds of it, it got pretty ugly for her. So even though this incident could have caused a huge scandal for the company, it might be a boon for those who opposed their marriage to begin with. After all, with Ellen's arrest and everything, the marriage is most definitely off now. This must be the lantern the body was found in. Ellen managed to move it quite a ways. Looks like a cow, but it's pretty badly broken. It's not a cow, Nick. That's Pegasus. A flying horse. No, wait. It's definitely a cow. It's got horns and everything. Oh, look, it has wings. Cows don't have wings. It's Pegasus, I tell you. Oh no. Pamphlet should tell us. Let's see. Apparently it's called a Pegamoon. I did not say that color. So the name really captures what the creature is, you know? Huh? That's strange. Oh, huh? Why'd I get that achievement? Okay. See? The one on the right says Pegabull, but the other one says Pegacow. Female Pegamoon. Right, the pamphlet goes on to say how they had Pegamoons for the happy couple. So for Ellen's ceremony, there should have been a male and female pair of Pegamoons. For some reason, there are two males here. Maybe somebody made a mistake when they were setting up the room? It's hard to believe a fancy place like this would make that kind of blunder, though. In any case, we better check the thing out. Does this come from the lantern? Hey, it's covered in blood. Maybe it got on there when the killer was putting the body in the lantern? Can you imagine going to open a door and finding an knob covered in blood? That'd be bloody awful, to tell you the truth. What do you think this is, Maya? Looks like a flower petal to me. What an unusual shape for a flower petal. Do you suppose it's for one of the flowers here in the reception hall? Oh, I don't see a single flower like this at any of the tables. Wherever it came from. Hey, what's this? Oh, let's take a look. Grab Ellen when convenient, then send her off from the Vista deck. It looks like a note outlining the murder plot. Whoever wrote this has better handwriting than me, but it looks like they're written in a rush. Why do you say that? This writing's only smudge starting from the middle of each line. What happens when a ring-handed person with a slate? Yep. I didn't sometimes myself when I'm not paying attention to where my hand is on the page. Guess I'll take your word for that, Miss Bad Handwriting Expert. Hey, even I don't smudge my handwriting this badly. Alright, let's get back to the note. The note was apparently written by the victim. Well, why would he feel the need to write instructions to himself like this? Sure the victim wrote it? Sometimes I write a note to myself before I go shopping. Potatoes, carrots, onions, flour. Maya, are you craving curry rice or something? Oops. So, Emma, where's this visit act the note mentions? It's that heliport you see right outside the window over there. Wow. So you plan on pushing Ellen off from there? What a monster. Bloomsbury's note. What's that go? This is where the body was found. The first person to find out was Ellen. Emma, what can you tell me about the condition of the body when it was found? Let's see. The victim was apparently hit on the back of the head. Here's a photo of the scene as we found it. That does it for this lantern. Wow, look at the horns on this flying bovine. Must be a bull. Seems he made it through the ceremony in one piece. It looks at those wheels. I bet he can be rolled around rather easily too. Yeah, but it would be quite easy a hassle if you had to lift. Quite a hassle if you had to lift him up and push him everywhere. See what the backside looks like. Except by the bottom of his tail, a wheel handle? Oh, I know. It's where they can get inside to change the light bulbs. See, they left the wheel handles on the inside unpainted. Figured nobody will see it, so I bother. Makes sense to cut costs where you can. Well, overall, I can't say I see anything strange about this thing. Fog machine. I wonder if they use it during the reception. Oh! Hey Nick, go stand over there for a second. Why? Just because, now go! Alright. Got a bad feeling about this. Fogmaster 9000 on! My no! Huh? Oh, nothing happened. Like you won't work without some dry ice. Darn it, all I wanted to do was surround you in a thick cloud of smoke. First they utilize dry ice to emit a large amount of thick fog-like vapor. Okay. She's trying to kill me. I'll forgive her this time. It's a fog machine for reception. Pretty cool, huh? Don't you dare touch it. Aw, spoil sport. He doesn't know how you operate. It looks like a business card wallet. I wonder whose it is. It looks awfully familiar. Yes, it does. So I'll bring them later. Wonder whose it is. Surely not Larry's. Well, I guess it just about does it for the crime scene. Hey, Nick. I want to see the rest of the airship. Might as well, since we're here. True. We might even run into some sort of the other people involved in the case. Rose Gay. Nick, how long's that guy been standing there? Didn't even notice him until just now. Excuse me, are you with Sprocket Aviation? Huh? Nick, he wrote something on that paper airplane. Guess we're supposed to read it then? Let's see here. Get out, intruders. Well, it's a rather cold welcome. Is it right, Maya? Meet the lone son of the president of Sprocket Aviation, Soren Sprocket. Or to put it another way, the future president of Sprocket Aviation. So he's Ellen's fiance? Oh, there he goes. He's kind of an eccentric. Here he's a genius inventor behind many of Sprocket Aviation's business successes. Inventor, huh? Yep, he even designed this airship. It's pretty impressive. Nick, there's no time to be standing gawking. We have to go after him. We have some questions about Ellen. Oh, right. Looked like he was heading outside. Okay, let's do this. Alright, sorry about that. Where am I going? September 21st, Sprocket Park, mooring dock. There he is. Excuse me, could we talk to you? Excuse me, do you mind if I ask what you're doing? I hate this guy already. He sure is running up a storm. It is possible. An enormous change in mass could be detected at that observation point. Then theoretically, matter can retain its form even as it crosses the event horizon. Let's just see what he has to say about Maya. Or about Ellen. Why did I say Maya? Excuse me, but we'll be representing Ellen in court tomorrow. So, could we ask you about the case? Bro. Just fucking talk to us. Ow. What the? Not interested. Not interested? Could you say something like that? This is about your fiancée. She's under arrest, you know. The diameter of the airship is approximately 80 feet. The amount of energy necessary to move matter comprises that amount of masses. He's off in his own little world. Can't believe he said he was not interested. Talking about his own bride's arrest. Well, I'll just have to talk on his level then. Something that he might be interested in. Oh, I remember that this. Could you take a look at this? Is that Ellen's? Ellen told us that she traveled through time during the incident. She said it happened after she made a wish on this pendant. You mean to say you two are Ellen's lawyers? Yes, I just told you that a minute ago. Sorry, I was lost in thought. He wasn't even listening? Oh boy. He's not at all what I expected, based on Ellen's gushing testimonial anyway. We'd like to ask you about Ellen's case, if you don't mind. I don't know anything about it, so why don't you go ask the police? In other words, not interested. This guy's the worst. I feel sorry for poor Ellen. In that case, can I ask you about how Ellen traveled through time? Go on. Guess that got your attention. So, is time travel really even possible? Yes, it is possible. Alrighty then. At the same time, it is also impossible. The pendant I gave Ellen is not supposed to operate as a time machine by itself. Or what do you mean? The timekeeper, the clock we had displayed in the reception hall. That is the body of the time machine? Oh, that is the body of the time machine. The pendant is not. The clock was the murder weapon, wasn't it? But it's a time machine too? What Ellen experienced is akin to traveling down a road by a car key. Physically and metaphysically, it should be impossible. Unless, maybe the quantum system inside the pendant somehow accidentally interfered with the natural flow of a fourth dimension. We're losing him again. Maybe we better ask him some more about the time machine? So, you've been researching time travel, have you? Maybe through space-time continuum would be man's ultimate means of travel. Time travel is a mode of transportation. Since the dawn of time, man has developed multifarious methods of transportation. Horses, steam engines, gas engines, airplanes, spaceships. But they're all fundamentally similar, in that they can soak three-dimensional movement. Constitute. Travel through the space-time continuum would shift mankind into a new paradigm. I don't know why, Nick, but I'm getting awfully sleepy all of a sudden. Generation Sprocket Aviation has advanced the development of transportation. Therefore, it's only natural that I would research time travel as manifest freak. Done. Oh, is he done? So what exactly does all that stuff he was saying mean, Nick? Well, basically, it's like taking a hamburger joint and adding a drive-thru to it, I guess? Oh, I get it. It's the same burger, but with a quicker and more efficient delivery system. So, what Soren really wants to do is launch humanity. Launch? Yeah, great. Launch, not lunch. Do you really believe that time travel is possible? It's only becomes truly impossible when man stops caring to believe. Besides, time travelers do exist, you know. So you wouldn't understand. Did you hear that, Nick? Time travelers really do exist. All I know is Soren isn't the easiest guy to wrap your head around. Oh, I don't know. I kind of like the way he talks. It's full of hope for the future. He's more passionate than I thought, too. When it comes to inventions, anyway. Yeah, his apparent lack of concern for Ellen is troubling, though. So I hear that the rest of the Sprocket family was opposed to your marriage. What are your thoughts on that? Hi, Master Soren. It is time for the meeting on next term's project. What is this daydreaming about your inventions again? Tut tut, you are the future president. You must consider the business side too. I found Soren. Send the cart over at once. I'm not interested. Oh, Master Soren, you do give me quite the headache at times. In any case, your attendant is awaiting. Please go to him now. Excuse me, but who are you? Oh, where are my manners? My name is Pierce Nihori. Where are you coming? Oh, I'm the Sprocket family butler. Nick, a butler? Didn't know they actually still existed. I thought they were just on TV and stuff. You know what you be if I don't mind if you don't mind to be asking. Oh, I'm Phoenix Wright, Ellen Wyatt's lawyer. And I'm his assistant, Maya Fey. I'm a spirit medium. Oh, so it is you. I am most grateful to you for taking on Miss Ellen's defense. You have my sincerest thanks. Don't mention it. So, hey, speaking of the case. Oh, one moment, please. Look at the time. Wow, what a beautiful pocket watch. Well, it's just a bit of a good luck charm. That's one expensive good luck charm. But I guess it makes sense. Knowing the time is pretty important in his line of work. So I guess that pocket watch is as important to him as my attorney's badge is to me. There is little time before I must tend to Master Soren again. When I come to Sprocket Manor. Huh? You mean to Soren's home? It's a token of appreciation for taking on Miss Bellen's defense. I would like to serve you some delicious tea and refreshments. Boy, Nick. Fancy high society tea party. With high-class snacks and everything. And what about the investigation? Are you kidding? Better place to investigate next than Soren's house. I don't know. Do you really think this house is going to give us any new leads? Of course it will. I say we take the butler up on his kind offer and goes to Soren's place. Alright, you win. Very good. Just Sprocket better then. I knew you were going to say in training. I'm a spirit medium. In training. Also, down my the mansion isn't like home. Now then, we won't have to worry about anyone untoward eavesdropping here. Toad. I take it you wanted to ask me some questions. Huh? That's why you invited us here? I'm sorry to have tricked you like this. But this is a murder after all. I couldn't talk openly about it in public and risk sullying the Sprocket family's reputation. Aw, and I was really looking forward to all those fancy snacks too. There, Maya. Don't cry. This Pierce guy is one shrewd man. Hey Nick, look at the cute vintage radio. Radio? Oh, that thing over there under the stuffed bull's head? I'm gonna take a closer look. She fucking broke it. I told you to settle down. I'm sorry. Not to worry. Oh. Oh, that little mech fixed it right up. I'm not only the butler, but I'm also Sprocket Aviation's repair department director. One might say that patching things up is my specialty. That was incredible. What is that little doohickey in your shoulder anyway? It's my fixer-upper shoulder match. Yep. It has too many features and functions to effectively enumerate them. So cool. I wish I had one of those. Fixing things is a simple matter, but fixing people is a different matter. Even a skilled physician can't bring back the dead. Oh, but forgive me. I seem to have gotten sidetracked. Must be in check over Mr. Gloomsbury's death. Still, I do need to ask him some questions about the case. Should I take a look around and see if I can find out one here too. Just gonna look at this. Excuse me, but there's a card here on the floor. Well, look at that. It's a Flying Chapel keycard. A Flying Chapel? What areas in the Flying Chapel require a keycard, if I may ask? Most areas we want to keep the public out of, such as the staff room and the hold, which is chock full of machinery. So you can't enter those areas without a keycard. That's right. This one here belongs to Ellen. Wait, what's Helen's keycard doing here? Did Ellen come back here after the incident occurred? I don't believe so, and she was arrested by the police straight away this morning. Although, there was a strange man with a gaudy jacket I had earlier. Was that man wearing a beret by any chance? Yes, it was, as a matter of fact. He was also wearing sunglasses and a fake mustache. Oh, God. I know that guy. I didn't know it. The only question is, what's he doing here? Oh, are those pictures of the wedding reception? Yes, I took one of my trusty camera here. Do you mind if we have a look at that photo? You may guess. Take a look as long as you'd like. Oh, that's cute. Well, what do you think of that? A thick fog billows across the room, making it look as a couple were walking in clouds. Wow, look at how beautiful Helen is here. She looks a little nervous, though. She does, doesn't she? Hey, look, there's Pierce. Really, where? Right there, behind the sweetheart table. Pierre. You're right. Betty was there attending the happy couple whole dinner. So what do you think, Nick? Does anything in this photo stick out to you? No? Not at the moment, anyway. Hey, Nick, if Ellen really did travel back in time, do you think the photos of the second reception? You know, after the time jump? I wonder. Excuse me, sir. Yes, can I help you? Ellen told us she traveled back in time. Would you happen to know anything about that? Oh, no. I have the foggiest idea what you're talking about. He climbed up faster than a clam. Hey, Nick, here's a real lady. She looks smart as a whip, doesn't she? No, she is. I didn't see her on the airship. And it is Selena Sprocket, Soren's elder sister. Beautiful and capable, she was a great lady. Soren's sister? I can see the resemblance. Maybe I'll show Pierre this photo later and ask him about it. I can show it now. Pierre, the woman here in this photo is Soren's older sister, Selena, right? I don't think we met her yet. You will get to. Yes, about that. He seems hesitant all of a sudden. If you wouldn't mind, could you tell us about her? Alright, very well. She's a big part of Master Soren's past, after all. Soren's past. Did Ellen say anything to you about traveling through time? She must have been delirious. There is no need to take such a claim seriously. Soren himself said that time travel was possible, though. Master Soren said that. It sounds like he is still stuck in the past. He's psychologically stuck, I take it. Excuse me. What is it? I see. I believe I told you that Madame will be having milk tea. Still, have lemon slices in the ready just in case. We must not disappoint her. Understand? You sure are busy. All in a day's work. Still, we really do need Master Soren to start focusing on the business side of things soon. About the incident Miss Ellen was arrested for. Do you think she did it? Well, I can't prove it yet, but no, I don't think she could have done it. I guess you could call it a gut feeling. I see. I guess we have different opinions then. Do we now? The prosecution says that when Gloomsbury attacked Miss Ellen, she fought back. And ended up killing him. I agree with this perspective. Or rather, this is the consensus of the entire Sprocket family. Even so, I heard an interesting story from Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth. I heard that the Sprocket family has tried to pressure the prosecutor's office into burying this case. I fear you are mistaken. I always thought it was merely a legal consultation. Besides, none of it matters now, as she is no longer part of this family. Fortunately for us, they had yet to get their marriage license before holding the banquet. Basically, once they realized they couldn't sway the prosecution, they cut her loose. Realize how callous I must sound. Well, my duty is to protect the Sprocket family, and more specifically, Sprocket Aviation's future and Master Soren, whose genius is essential to the company. I will do anything to achieve that goal. That is my job as the Sprocket family butler. You know, I think Pierre and Mr. Edgeworth would get along really well, don't you think? Yeah, I could easily picture Edgeworth with a butler. And by the way, I suppose I should tell you about this as well. It's about one of the members of the extended family and I discovered the crime. Oh god. Master Soren will become the next president of Sprocket Aviation. However, that wasn't always so. Selena Sprocket, Master Soren's elder sister, was next in line. So why isn't she becoming the next president? Because she died in a car accident. What? I had no idea. Actually, Master Soren was also in the car with her at the time of the accident. Losing a sister he loved right before her eyes devastated him. Ever since then, he has buried himself in his research on time machines. He also became quiet and meticulous, almost compulsive note-taker. Seems so stiff and robotic. I had no idea he was carrying all that around inside him. Master Soren has abandoned the company business and spends all of his time on inventions. As the family butler, I am truly concerned. I believe it is high time he let go of the past. It was sometime after the reception. Some of the master's relatives and I went to clean up the reception hall. And that is when we saw it. A woman standing in front of the victim with the bloody murder weapon in her hand. It was none other than Miss Ellen. But Pierre, it wasn't what it looked like. That's right, she just happened to find the body. Do not know what Miss Ellen has told you, but what we witnessed was unmistakably the moment immediately after the deed had been committed. And that is when I told the police who came in response to my call. I see. Pierre was the only, who was the one who reported it to the police, huh? Master Soren met the timekeeper as a symbol of their love for each other. A symbol annotated with blood. I can only imagine how shocking this would be for Master Soren. But surely Soren believes in the woman he loves. Master Soren is a future sprocket aviation to think about. Not afford to let his personal feelings affect his judgment. That's awful! You might think so, but that's the kind of responsibility he must bear. All because he's in line to be the next president, huh? Sounds like it's not going to be easy to find out how Soren really feels about anything. What is this? I was wondering if there's anything you can tell me about it. I'm afraid not. I see. Time is money, as they say, so perhaps you should learn to spend it more wisely. Right. Good advice, but his chilly attitude is giving me some serious goosebumps. Since it has severely damaged the company's reputation, strict reservations for weddings on the Flying Chapel will face an unfortunate decline. Here, you just lost a subordinate, yet all you can think about is the business? I'm not made of stone, I assure you. But if the company were to go because of this incident, countless employees would lose their jobs. I see. To be honest, I wish we could have hidden this tragedy from the public. And now that it's going to trial, I suppose there was nothing to be done about it. The fate of the company depends on this trial. It's the one that I bargained for. Bloomsbury, how could he do something so deranged? It is truly a shame. As a servant, he was cut above the rest. So Bloomsbury worked under you, correct? Were there any signs that he was gonna do anything like that to Alan? No, he gave no indication whatsoever. If only I'd realized what he was up to sooner. I see. Okay, so I might have to investigate something. Nick, look at that airplane propeller up there going around and around. See, they've got an aviation theme going on. Makes sense for an airline family. What if it doubles as a fan? Ooh, if the rest of the plane were on the other side of that wall, and the wall would open up so the plane could take off in an emergency. How cool would that be? If that's what's behind the propeller wall, then what's behind the bow wall across the way? I know, maybe it's the rest of them. That would be where the sprockets go get their milk. Nick, first of all, that's a beef cow, and second, bulls don't make milk. Oh, right. That's what I get for trying to play along. I just get fucking embarrassed. Just trying. My stupid shit. Oh, it's the bridal bouquet. Hey, Nick, how about I throw it? You try to catch it. Why me? Just because. I bet you look hilarious flailing around while trying to grab it. But doesn't tradition indicate that it's the ladies who go up for the bouquet? Who cares? Just catch it. Here. Ow! Hey, you put that right at my face. Oh, you don't want to catch that bouquet. Trust me. Why not? See, it's bad luck to catch a bouquet of a marriage that doesn't last. But I already caught it. Oops. Too late now, huh, Nick? Hey, Nick, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Larry? Oh, man. Did you give me a heck of a hard time? Larry, what are you doing here? I can't promote my new character. You pickle it. So this Sprocket Aviation would do some kind of tie-in with it for me. Wow, I didn't know Larry was such an aggressive businessman. Could learn a thing or two from him, Nick. Why don't you promote your agency to them? Now, as long as I have the time for that, in case if you haven't noticed. See, and this is why you'll never be rich. Actually, Larry, I've been meaning to ask you something. You were there on the Flying Chapel yesterday, right? Was I? What were you doing there? Nothing. Whatever it was, I bet it wasn't anything to be proud of. But never mind that. Did you see anything that had to do with the case? Scratch that. Let's start with... You weren't involved in this case, were you? Larry? Hey, he took off! Just know it. Something smells. It's usually the butts. Come on, Maya. After him. Oh, are you leaving so soon? We have to run. Thank you for making time for us. I know you have to investigate, but please try to spare the family's feelings as you do. Yes, of course. September 21st. First night, September. Sparky family more. There he is. Hey, Larry! Hey there, friend. It's a bit cute. There's nothing fancy about it. All we did was follow you. Just tell me, Larry, why did you run away like that? Huh? Me? I don't know what you're talking about. Full of inspiration for a new picture book, and I just had to run it all. It was like... Cupid Henny, you dig? Right. Was he a Cyclops? Just gonna keep on playing dumb, isn't he, Nick? Fucking... Okay, where's your Cyclops? Come on, Larry. Now you were on that airship, so what did you see? I didn't see anything. Didn't see anything because I was around that stupid airship. There we go. 2. Cyclops. See something? Spiritual power of this Magatama allows me to see. These mystical locks that appear when someone's trying to hide something. Called Cyclops, and when I see them, I simply present the Magatama and try to my hand and break it. They're locked up. I'm sure to finally get a straight answer out of it.
Take that!
Train. What Larry is hiding. This is no time for games, Larry. I will find out what you're hiding. Tell you, Dick. I've got it all wrong. I've got nothing to do with this game whatsoever. Come on, Larry. Even a baby can see through such a blatant and obvious lie. Nothing whatsoever, huh? If you weren't involved, Larry, then you wouldn't have been involved with this person.
Take that!
You're the one who brought Ellen into my office in the first place. And all those cops. Oh. Nothing to do with the case whatsoever. Isn't gonna cut it this time, Larry. You have to lie. At least do a better job of it. Oh. Don't diss me, Nick. Who's looking for some lying? Let me ask you this. What makes you think I was on that stupid old airship anyway? Let me see some proof. You've got to be. Doubling down, are you? Fine. You want proof, Larry? Here's proof that you were on that airship.
Take that!
Uh-oh. So your business card what? Isn't it, Larry? Found it in the reception hall. Go. Time to come clean, Larry Butts. What exactly are you hiding? Whoa. Alright, fine, you got me. I'll tell you everything. Unlocked successful. Larry, what were you doing on that airship anyway? Well, I went there to deliver the welcome to our wedding sign they ordered for me. Huh? I didn't know you took on a real job like that, too. Well, for your information, my wedding welcome sets are very popular on the net. And that's how you met Ellen. Uh-huh. I mean, I've seen her in the photo for the welcome sign, but seeing her in person. When she smiled at me and said thank you. Felt like I've been hit by lightning. And that's when you fell in love with somebody else's bride, huh? So, were you invited to the reception? Can you believe they told me only family and relatives get to attend? They wouldn't even let me into the reception hall. Smart move on their part, I'd say. Got upset. And instead of wondering where the airship wandered, wasn't why I dropped my business card wallet. So somebody else must have found it and brought it to the reception hall then. But you know what? Something incredible. What is on that flying chapel? Like, get a load of this. I don't know if I believe you, but what the heck is this? What do you mean? What is this? Is it obvious? It's a drawing. Here's a picture of one of the cabins on the airship. So, what's so incredible about a cabin? What was outside the window? Those flying dinosaurs. Really, a pterodactyl. There was a wooden cabin window and it was just flying out there. An airship traveled through time, I tell you. What? I told that Pierre Butler guy about it. I told me to never mention it to anybody ever again. Well, why would he try to keep you from spouting what is clearly just nonsense? He's probably just secretly developing a time machine. No way. Nick, this case is totally amazing. Larry, you didn't tell Mr. Edgeworth about this, did you? Oh, of course not. Did you? We just roll his eyes and think it was off my rocker. I didn't even tell him I was wandering around on the airship. Oh, I met Elliot the morning doc. We ran away together. Yeah, I can see Edward's eyes rolling right out of his head had he heard about this. So Larry also experienced a time step somehow. How is that possible? Hey Nick, I'm taking my card wallet back now if you don't mind. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, this is for you. What is it? Hold on. Hold on. It's just this sign. Yeah, it's just the sign. Okay. It's a picture of the hold. It's like when I was wandering around the airship. See? That's only right there in the middle. The hold. Yeah, see? It's right here on the diagram. Okay, so now I know where the hold is, but what was Ellen doing there? Well, they were using it as a prepping area for the reception. I see. And around when did you take this? For the reception. It took a while. I was getting everything ready. So this was taken before the incident occurred. I don't know if it'll be of any help, but thanks for this anyway. By the way, Larry, I heard that the door to the hotel is to the hold is controlled by a security system. How'd you get in there? That's a trade secret. Can't tell you. And the hitches keep on coming. Well, I guess it's basically a wrap on the investigation. Not quite, Nick. I want to meet Ellen too. Oh, that's right. You haven't met her yet, have you? Okay, let's head over to the detention center. Then you can say. It's just that. So. Case solved already. The wind blew it. That's what happened. Detention center. Visit Ella's room. No, why? Please understand that this is in Master Soren's best interest. Sounds like Ellen's busy talking with someone. The next president cannot be married to a criminal. It would disgrace Sprocket Aviation. Stella and I need you to forget about this marriage. Pardon us? Ah, if it isn't so right. So, their marriage is definitely off? There is no other choice. Not have a criminal in the family. For the sake of Master Soren and the Sprocket family, this is what is best. No. In that case, what if Nick here proved Ellen's innocence? Then you wouldn't have a criminal in the family, right? I suppose you are right, but I am afraid that will be impossible. That's not true, not for Nick. He may look like a nobody, but he can do some pretty amazing things. I don't take cases on lightly, so rest assured I will prove her innocence. Mr. Phoenix writes, I understand your name is quite well known in the judicial world. For better or for worse. Here, I want you to promise me this. To prove Ellen's innocence, you won't stand in the way of Soren and Ellen's marriage. Very well. Not even the most talented lawyer in the world can change reality itself. And that reality is, Miss Helen is guilty beyond a shadow of a doubt. I believe that's where you're wrong, Pierre. I'm clean, I swear I am. Obsessively, compulsively clean. She's as clean as Pierre as a pure white dress. Fine. You have my word. She will be the one to regret this promise. Now, if you'll excuse me. Now I have all the more reason in this case. Helen, we finished our investigation, and we'd like to talk to you about what we found. Okay, so what did you find out? In the course of our investigation, we heard that you had been standing in front of the victim with the murder weapon in your hands. It wasn't looking. It looked like she was holding the murder weapon. But when I found him, he was already dead. I panicked. I was hoping I could go back in time again, like I had done earlier. So I picked up the timekeeper from the pedestal and brought it over here without thinking. You were so desperate you were ready to try anything, huh? Fortunately, that sort of behavior makes you an easy target for the prosecution. No. And as for your little trip through time, none of your in-laws could confirm your story, I'm afraid. I see. The only exception is Larry. He said he saw something. Really? What did he see? Oh, God. Can't say I quite believe it myself, but Larry claims he saw something incredible. Claims he saw a pterodactyl flying outside the ship. What? Not only that, but apparently Pierre and Nicole told Claire to keep quiet about it. Pierre Nicole. Why would Pierre do such a thing? Larry's theories that sprocket aviation is developing something that's secret. Time machine, to be exact. Do you think that's why nobody would confirm my story? Because it's a secret? I really don't know. But speaking of your in-laws, you did manage to find your key card at Sprocket Manor. One of your in-laws said he kept an eye on it for you. Well, thank goodness. Also, while I was getting things ready for the reception, I looked everywhere for it. I'm so glad you found it. Researchers enjoy this time for a change. Well, Nick? Looks like you'll have to prove the existence of time travel in court tomorrow. That's right. I swear that while Mr. Gloomsbury was being killed, he was traveling back through time. Great. With stodgy skeptic Edwards at the helm for the prosecution tomorrow, we're really gonna have our work cut out for us. Dun, 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 dun. Huh? Hold on a second. Excuse me, what? Okay, sorry. I had to take care of something. Okay. As of right now, that is where we are ending for today. I'm going to take this trial a lot more slow. I don't want to spoil it. Hold on. Okay. We're back. Okay, so there is a... I don't know why I didn't, charge my phone. But as of right now, there is a second day of investigation and a second trial. So we do have that going for us. So far, I guess I'm not too into the story. I don't hate it by any means. I don't hate it, I'm just not very into it so far. It's just kind of lame. So... yeah. So next time we stream, we will come back to this game. We will play more. And, yeah. Hopefully we will finish it as well. I mean, I'd like to finish it, you know. Oh. This is a weird game. It's fun, though. But it's weird, you know. Yes, me, hold me, that feeling is lonely. Nobody love me like you. Why? See, why we gotta do this? Why we gotta do this? Why? Ah! So yeah. I'll see y'all later.